Hello, my name is Darian Sneed, and the topic that I had to research was Americans' Disability Act. Americans' Disability Act started in 1990. The reason for is so people with disabilities, their employers cannot refuse them work. It's a civil rights law. It was signed off by George H.W. Bush. What is ADA? ADA definition of disability is a physical or mental impairment that substantially limits one or more major life activities. I've listed here some imperatives: visual, auditory, spectacle, memory, sequencing, attention disorder, ADHD. Here's some physical disabilities: poor gross motor coordination, poor fine motor coordination, visual motor coordination, auditory, hearing, and visual disabilities. Here's an example I've given you. A woman applies for a job at a store, and she has scars on her face, and the interviewer decides not to give her the job because she has a poor appearance, and he thinks that by her scars that the customers won't want to come back because how she looks on the outside. So he's pretty much not giving her a job because of the way she looks, which he's considering a disability. Here's some cases that I've researched. Neely versus Benchmark Family Services. The plaintiff claimed to have a sleep apnea, which limited him to 2 to 3 hours of sleep a night, so he would fall asleep during the day. Jacobs versus North Carolina Administrative Office of Courts. The plaintiff began training on the front counter, and she experienced extreme stress and nervousness and panic attacks. She explained to the management that she had a social anxiety disorder with the past history of medical treatment, including medications that she was on. Here's 2 more cases. The Canaan versus Jacob Field Service. The employer offered plaintiff a job as a field engineer, but revoked the offer because he learned that he had a rotor cuff impairment, which prevented him from lifting so high. And then here is Cartheners versus County of Cook. The plaintiff is hearing an officer at a juvenile detention center after an altercation with an inmate. She developed an anxiety condition that prevented her from interacting with the juvenile detainees. Here I've listed some percents of disabilities. There's 57 million people in the United States that have a disability, which is 19% of our population. 8.1 million have difficulty seeing. 2 million are actually blind. We have 7.6 million that have difficulty hearing, and 31 million have difficulty walking or climbing stairs. 2 out of 10 people have disabilities. We have 3.6 million that use wheelchairs. We have 2.4 million that have dementia.